What's up, guys? Welcome to another So Your Wife Wants You To. In today's edition, if your wife or loved one or yourself is a makeup artist, you probably know what this is. This is wax. And wifey spilled a little bit of wax in the other room, so we're going to clean it up. I'll show you how. We're going to try 4 different things on how to clean up wax. 4 different materials you have around the house, and if you stay to the end of the video, you get to figure out which one works best. Alright, so the first step, it's essentially you have some kind of a disposable scraper upper to get the big stuff here. So I got this disposable knife. Don't try to use anything that you're going to want to keep. This is going to go straight into the trash. So you can see we got most of it with the knife. And the residue, we're going to use a few different products and see which works best. So whatever product you use, you want to use something that's kind of oily. So in this case, we're going to try this Pledge with orange oil. Should work pretty well. This is the stuff that if you put on wood, it makes it super shiny and sticks around for a while. So we're just going to put some on a tissue here. I'll try to wipe off this power strip. It actually seems to work pretty well. Yep, I give that a thumbs up. It's actually working pretty well. So that would be one option. Stuff around the house you could use if you get a wax spill. Pledge with orange oil, on a scale of 0 to 10, I'd probably give it about a 7, because I did have to do a little scrubbing, but it came off pretty well. The next product is actually going to be this stuff. It's designed for skin that just had all the hair ripped out of it, so it's meant to be really gentle on skin. We're going to try to use it on this power strip and see how well it does. It's not really meant for this, but let's just check it out. You can see a bunch of wax on this side. And it's not sticky, but I'm really having to use my fingernails to get it off, so I'd probably give this about a 5 out of 10. It kind of works, but that Pledge with orange oil seems to work a little better. Alright, before we get into the next 2 products, I wanted to show you a trick that I think seems to work pretty well. And that is some high heat. So you take your iron, put it on as high as it will go, but put that steam on no steam setting. We don't want any water. And get a paper towel, put it down just single ply. You're going to be tempted to double it up because you're like, oh, it might absorb more if it's double, but no, because the heat won't be enough. So just single ply and iron that. Can you see the stains? It's coming right through, soaking it up. Still kind of a pain to pull up, but a few times this kind of works. And remember, we can get the rest up with some of the products that we use. Alright, third product is my go-to, and I can't show you the label because the label's gone off of this bottle, but it is baby oil. And I know this stuff works, so we're going to use it right here on this granite. I also know that things that are oily won't mess up granite, so we can be pretty liberal with it. That stuff kind of feels tough at first, and then it starts to dissolve. It works pretty well. Toward the very end of your cleanup, you may have just a little residue you don't have a razor blade or you're too lazy to go down and get your razor blade like I am, you can just use your thumbnail. But it's not much, just a little bit. That's pretty clean. Next we'll go down and get the stuff off the hardwood. Alright, the last product I just thought of before I decided to do a video. So I haven't even tried it yet, so we're going to see if it works together. It might not work, but it's Vaseline. I figured anything that's what we call lipophobic or hydrophobic, something that is like oily or waxy and doesn't like water. That's what we want to use. So I'll get some of this up with the iron, and we'll try that Vaseline. Alright, you can still see the residue. I'm just gonna put a little on my finger, smear it around and see what happens. Might not work, but it might. Fresh paper towel. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see. It actually kind of worked, but if I had to score it on that 10-point scale, I'd give it like a 3 or 4. Didn't work great, but it's definitely better than nothing. So that's something most households have, so you can use that if you have a problem that's late at night, you don't want to go to the store, start raiding your cabinet looking for stuff. Vaseline could work. Going back to the orange oil now, though. Also, don't discount the use of a totally dry paper towel. Don't ever get one wet and expect it to take up wax, but something dry, it's almost kind of like a really fine sandpaper. It can scour it clean. That seems to work pretty well too. And a few drops on hardwood here. So I think I'm going to scrape it up first. So the iron works pretty well on this hardwood too. Good. And pretty clean. So just to recap, if I had to put these in order of how they work, I'd say iron for sure is 100%. That's a 10 out of 10. You need that. You need your little plastic knives. There you go. Pledge is number 1 with the orange oil. Don't get normal pledge, get it with the oil in it. 2, I'd say probably baby oil. 3 is that stuff that you use on skin. and Vaseline kind of works. That's it. Hopefully I did some research for you guys so you can do a little less and spend more time cleaning and less time experimenting. Give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time.